Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for Mixed Media Mayhem, and today is the hop, and so everybody that's part of the Facebook group gets to join in. We are scrap lifting this beautiful layout. It is by Rebecca Moore, and it's really fun, great layout. So I pulled out this paper pad to use, this photograph of my kids and a friend, and so yeah, let's get going. Okay, so I am going to use a piece of white cardstock as my base, just like Rebecca Moore did. And don't have a striped paper in this collection, but I have this beautiful lattice print with all these flowers over it, and I'm going to use this as my border. I just think this will be a really pretty border. I am going to gut this paper because I love this paper. I just think it's so pretty. So I am going to gut it, and I'm just taking off it's a little less than an inch all the way around, and then I will take off I think a quarter inch on two sides. Maybe it's a half inch. I do a half inch on two sides, so it's a quarter inch all the way around, I think. I could be wrong. I'm just kind of winging it. So here's what it's going to look like. I use my ATG to get it all here down. And while I'm doing that, I just want to go ahead and say this is a hop. So make sure you go and check everybody out that is playing along this month. We have the regular people that are doing it, and then plus a whole bunch of more people, whole bunch of more. I don't think that's how you say it, but a whole bunch more people that are going to be joining in, and it's so much fun. And so, yeah. Here's the picture I'm going to use. I cut it down. It's like a 3.5 by 5.5, I think. That's what I cut it down to. And I am just going to use different papers from this paper pad. And kind of copy the layers she has in the back. She has like, it looks like a big banner, but each side of the banner is in a different pattern paper. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I will end up sticking another piece of paper on one side. This is how I was originally going to do it, but my picture ends up getting moved over. I think it's because I glued the paper down in the wrong spot. But it's okay. I still like the way it looks. It just ends up being more centered. So it is Mixed Media Mayhem, so I am going to bring in some watercolors. I am going to do a blue watercolor background, like using the package technique, and I don't know how well it shows up on camera. In person, it is really pretty. And I want to do more of the spots, not having it look like water, but more like it's been flicked on. I don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely a more spotty than full coverage. So here's, and it, dries in a matter of seconds because there's no gesso or anything on this. And I'm just placing my banner down so I know kind of where I want to put my stamping. And I am using the stamp set that I got actually at the Dollar Tree, and I really like it. It works very nicely. And so I'm going to do use my inks that I got at Tuesday morning, and the blue matches the blue of the background just perfectly. So I'm going to do I think 3 blue roses, and then I want just to peek out of from behind the banner here. So I'm going ahead and putting those down. I do come back in with a third one, but before that I decided to do more of the, I guess, sunflower type of look, or daisy flower, and so I'm doing it in yellow, and I'll do it in 3 different spots as well. And like I said, I do want these peeking out just from behind the banners. And then there's that last rose. And now I will lay down my banner pieces in the background. Eventually. So this paper pad I got, I think it was from Hobby Lobby, and I think it's one of the ones that my kids got me for Mother's Day, and this is the first time I've used it, but I really love it. It's so pretty. It has lots of different ginghams in it and sunflowers, and it's just very bright and cheerful, and yeah, I really like it. I think it'll be great for a lot of the different summer, even some fall layouts. So this is where I decided to come in with another little piece of paper to go off to the side, and I'm going to stick it so it looks kind of like a banner. I started at the top, but then I changed my mind, and I'm going to bring it down a little lower, and so it's more in the middle. There we are. And I'm going to mount my picture onto some white cardstock. That way it doesn't get lost in that busy paper in the background. Now, Rebecca's embellishments on her layout are a lot of fun and kind of all over the place. And I was planning on doing that, and it didn't happen. So I fussy cut out some of the florals, and then I grabbed some stickers and whatnot, and I end up doing 3 clusters. I totally planned on having a banner on here and just doing exactly everything that she did, and I just couldn't get it to work out how I was seeing, and everything seemed to be just going into 3 clusters. So I embraced it and did the 3 cluster thing, and I really do like the way it turned out. So I have kind of 2 smaller clusters and 1 little bit bigger cluster, and yeah. But you can definitely see where I got the inspiration from. So I guess that's what counts. So I'll get all this adhered down, and most of the stickers are from the Dollar Tree that I have on this, and then of course my fussy cut flowers, and now I'm grabbing some Tim Holtz word phrases, and I think the top one says have an open heart, the bottom one there says look on the bright side, and then the one underneath that says stay simple. The one thing I don't have on this is a title, and I just couldn't think of a title for this page, so I just left it off. I guess not all pages need titles. I put some dots from the dollar store on, and some puffy dots, and I really like the way they look. So here's the close-ups. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check everybody else out that is doing the hop. Bye!